They say nothing lasts forever, but some things should. The warmth of a hug, the taste of home, the feeling of belonging. These are the things we hold on to tightly because they make life bearable, beautiful. They're the threads that weave our existence together. But have you ever had someone in your life, someone who once felt like family, who suddenly just isn't the same anymore? Maybe a friend, a colleague, even a mentor, someone you loved deeply. And now you're staring at silence where laughter used to be, wondering, should I fight for this bond or just let it go? I'm the host. This is a story about Alex, a name that symbolizes their journey of self-discovery and healing. They've been through it all, the highs, the lows, the sideways. Life threw at them, always with a supportive shoulder, a listening ear, and a helping hand. Their bond was unbreakable, or so they thought until it wasn't. Maybe it was a series of small gestures that signaled trouble, missed calls, late replies, moments that brushed off as insignificant, but quietly chipped away at their connection. Then came the storm, an argument that rocked their foundation, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and strained silences. Alex felt the shift before the storm. They sensed the cracks in Jamie's demeanor, those forced smiles, the withdrawn glances. The vibrant hues of their friendship seemed to fade into a dull gray, casting long shadows of uncertainty. But when the inevitable fight arrived, it caught them off guard, unprepared. Now standing amidst the wreckage, Alex grappled with a profound realization. They no longer recognized the person Jamie had become. The laughter that once echoed between them had evaporated, replaced by the deafening roar of silence. Each passing day brought a fresh wave of emotions, a turbulent sea of confusion and despair. In the wake of this upheaval, Alex found themselves at a crossroads. Should they extend a hand of forgiveness, attempting to mend the fractured pieces of their bond? Or was it wiser to step back, to respect the boundaries that had been silently erected? As the days turned into weeks, the pain intensified, twisting in their gut like a relentless storm. Their nights were filled with restless thoughts, questioning if they had missed any cues, said, or done anything that might have triggered this drastic change in Jamie. Yet as time marched on, they began to understand. Jamie's transformation wasn't about them. It was Jamie's journey, their own battles and triumphs. We often find ourselves clinging to relationships, afraid to let go even when the fabric of the bond frays. Why? Because letting go feels like defeat. It challenges our sense of identity and purpose. If Jamie pulled away, was it because of them? Had they somehow failed as a friend? Such questions torment us, keeping us awake at night. But sometimes letting go isn't failure, it's growth. Alex wrestled with these thoughts, haunted by guilt and fear. Yet beneath the surface, a quiet strength was brewing, urging them to take a stand for their own well-being. The turning point came unexpectedly, mirroring the sudden downpour that drenches you when you least expect it. One evening, while poring over old photo albums, Alex stumbled upon pictures of them and Jamie, their faces beaming with laughter and joy. A surge of emotion hit them, so intense it brought tears to their eyes. In that moment, they realized the weight of their decision. The bond they shared was more than just a friendship, it was a significant part of their journey, a testament to their personal growth. As they gazed at those images frozen in time, Alex understood that it wasn't about blaming Jamie or themselves for the distance that had grown between them. Instead, it was about acknowledging the evolution of their bond and embracing the beauty of the shared past. Each photograph was a silent storyteller, whispering tales of camaraderie, trust, and affection that had once bound them together. They served as a gentle reminder that even though the present might be shrouded in uncertainty, the past had been graced by the warmth of true companionship. As the album closed, Alex felt a sense of closure washing over them. It wasn't a definitive end, but a recognition that the bond they had shared would forever hold a special place in their heart. Letting go didn't mean erasing the memories. It meant cherishing them while also making space for the future. The hardest part of saying goodbye to someone you care about deeply is the fear of regret. Will you wonder what could have been if you had held on? The answer lies in the present. Look around you. What do you see? Silence where there used to be laughter. Loneliness where there used to be companionship. stagnation where there should be growth. When you recognize that the bond is no longer serving as a source of light, but reflecting emptiness, it's time to face the reality of the situation. Jamie had changed, and that was okay. Holding onto a relationship with someone who no longer exists is akin to clutching onto an illusion. You're clinging to a mirage, believing it to be water when it's nothing but sand. It takes courage to detach yourself from an unhealthy dynamic, especially when it's been a constant in your life. But remember, letting go doesn't diminish the significance of what you once shared. It magnifies the importance of preserving your emotional health. Just as a gardener prunes dead branches from a tree to allow it to flourish, you must sometimes cut off toxic relationships to nurture your own well-being. As Alex navigated this labyrinth of emotions, they found solace in journaling, each entry becoming a testament to their inner turmoil. They poured their heart out onto the pages, detailing the confusion, the hurt, and the relentless questioning. Writing became their therapy, allowing them to untangle the knots of their feelings. Through the rhythm of words, they confronted their emotions head-on, gradually finding a sense of release. But their journey of self-discovery didn't end with introspection. Alex reached out to others, those who understood the complexities of human emotions, their therapists and mentors. They engaged in deep conversations, dissecting the nuances of their bond with Jamie and the profound impact it had on their life. With gentle guidance, they explored the underlying reasons for their attachment, the fears that kept them tethered, and the hopes that refused to fade. Their support system became their anchor, offering a safe haven where vulnerability met understanding. They created a circle of strength, a testament to the transformative power of human connection and the healing touch of empathy. In the tapestry of life, some bonds are meant to be temporary, appearing as vibrant threads that color our journey for a season, adding depth and meaning before gracefully fading into the background. Recognizing when such a thread has reached its natural end can be one of the most challenging tasks. The fear of losing not only the person, but the memories associated with them can be paralyzing. For Alex, the decision to let go was a gradual awakening, a realization that the Jamie they once known had evolved into someone different, someone they no longer resonated with. It wasn't a failure on their part, but a recognition of the transient nature of human connections. The pain of letting go is often amplified by societal pressures. We live in a world that glorifies everlasting bonds, fairy tale romances, and lifelong friendships. When these ideals aren't mirrored in our reality, it can leave us feeling inadequate. But the truth is, life isn't a fairy tale. It's a kaleidoscope of experiences, some lasting, some fleeting. When the time comes to say goodbye, it's essential to honor both the bond you shared and your own evolving path. It's about acknowledging the beauty of what once was, while embracing the uncertainty of what lies ahead. The choice to let go is a testament to the strength of your character, not a weakness. It allows you to carry the essence of the relationship, the laughter, the lessons, the love within your heart, untainted by the complexities of the present. Remember, you are not defined by the relationships that come and go. You are defined by the courage to evolve, the resilience to adapt, and the compassion to understand that sometimes letting go is the most loving act of all. When Alex finally reached out to Jamie, it wasn't to plead for reconciliation, but to express their gratitude for the bond they had shared. The response they received was unexpected, a simple acknowledgement of the past and a wish for the future. In that interaction, Alex found the closure they had been seeking, a validation of the journey they had undertaken. It was a bittersweet moment, akin to the final notes of a symphony, resonating with the echoes of what had been and the promise of what would be. So here's the question for you, the takeaway from this story. Are you holding on to someone or something that no longer serves your highest good? Is there a bond you've let slip away due to the passage of time, changes in circumstance, or the weight of unspoken emotions? Remember, the strength of a bond isn't measured by its longevity. It's reflected in the impact it has on your journey and the love you shared along the way. Sometimes letting go is not about losing someone, but about honoring their presence in your past without compromising your future. If you resonate with Alex's journey, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Reach out to those who have walked similar paths. Share your stories, offer support, and draw strength from one another. As we conclude this narrative, I invite you to keep an eye out for more inspiring content. Your support in this journey means the world to us. Thank you for watching.